All right, coming up next, a matchup for the UFC Flyweight Division title. So here he is, the #1 flyweight contender, looking to change that title here in 25 minutes or fewer and lead as the undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world. What a run to contention it has been for this young man. He has put together a long winning streak. He's got the finishes to make the fans happy. He's done everything to position himself for this type of championship opportunity. Now, under the lights, we'll see what he can do with it. All right, so here we go with this UFC Flyweight Championship fight, and there is the man out of the red corner, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Flyweight Champion, making his way to the octagon. He's defended this belt before. This is not new territory for this young man who believes that the rest are just the rest. He believes he is the best at 125 pounds and looking to prove just that here tonight. Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. 4 years the difference in age between these two fighters, and they both possess a similar height and reach. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliata. Now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Madison Square Garden Arena in New York City, it's time! 5 rounds for the UFC Flyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 25 wins, 5 losses. He stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, introducing the challenger, Alejandro the Cannibal Pantoja. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 20 wins, 6 losses, and 2 draws. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Flyweight Champion of the world, Brandon the Assassin Baby Moreno!
All right, this is for the UFC Championship. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, mouth fight.
Ready?
All right, so here we go. The weight and the height gives way to the action right here on one side. Maybe the division's most well-rounded fighter, taking on arguably the biggest submission threat in this division.
Because he's such a great submission grappler, I believe that this is the most dangerous fight for him in the division.
Wow.
He needs to maintain his space, stay away from this guy at all costs, and force him to stand up there. Good stick.
Pretty good straight punch there by Brandon Moreno. right punches there. Oh, bleeding from his cheek now. That can't feel good. That strike blocked by Brandon Moreno. Oh, single collar tie here.
Oh, nice right hand, John.
Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Oh!
There's no give on that leg kick. Good punch.
And both guys really throwing with authority. Alright, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. And a nice stiff jab there.
Beautiful kick.
Oh! Right hook attempt. That's a miss. His head still attached to his body.
The last time I saw an uppercut like that, it was Overeem versus Ngannou. And you know they still haven't found Alistair Overeem's head.
Oh, you can hear the thwack from here as he lands another leg kick in DC. Now we're seeing visible damage as that leg starts to redden up.
And now you start to see the damage. And now you start to see the limping of the opponent. Watch as he gets kicked in the leg, he's turning away. He can't even get any pressure on his front leg anymore. He is beat up. That leg has been tenderized by this young man.
And he landed the right hand there.
Liver kick, if you take those kicks, it's going to shut your body off.
Back to the overhand right, not there. Moreno gets caught with that punch. Got to shore up the defense here. Big power shot there. Wow, that right punch has been the money weapon for him tonight, and he landed it again there.
If his opponent does not change something, he will continue to throw the strike until he makes it.
Round two straight ahead. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, so an entertaining 5 minutes. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC, and I'd imagine a lot of these replays are going to be rooted in that kicking game that was on full display.
Absolutely. You're going to see a lot of different techniques, but the kicking was the key to him getting ahead in this fight. He's out ahead now. He needs to stay the course and continue to do that as the fight goes on.
All right, here we go as our next round gets underway. His strong leg packs so much power that even when he doesn't throw it full throttle, you see he's able to inflict damage. We'll see if he can keep it going here.
He doesn't throw it full power, but even when he feints it, he draws out reactions from his opponents because they don't want to get hit with any more of those kicks. It's a sight to behold.
Moreno gets hit with a kick.
You don't know when that leg kick's coming. Big powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Wow.
There's no tell on that leg kick.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. The left punch is true, now the right hand. Straight right hand now, just misses. Nice job landing the double jab there, DC.
I mean, you are definitely pressing that one. You love that one, don't you? You love that jab. Look at him whip his hip.
Yeah, looks a little wobbly on his feet.
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
So a much different approach from him here in round two. Took him a while to find the... Oh!
Who's hurt?
Whoa!
Look at it.
Oh, he might be out. Trying to stay in this fight. Oh, straight right. Man, is he timing his shots well here tonight, DC. It's hard to recall him being this accurate in the past.
I mean, he is so sharp. And not only is he accurate, he's also keeping very busy.
Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. Oh, nice job defensively there to get the guard up. Shot is blocked by Brandon Moreno.
Real quick leg kick.
A little single collar tie there.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Moreno gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line. Man, it's almost like he's got a rangefinder out there. Just too easy as he connects with another good series of punches there.
If you're boxing this guy and only boxing him, you will be in trouble.
Round 3 next. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. A stunner there with the head strike midway through. Nearly got him out of there for good.
Almost got him out of there. He hurt him badly. He had his opponent hurt real bad. Now his opponent's walking back to his corner. Everybody looks confused. They don't know what they're supposed to do to try to change the way that this fight is going.
Ready? Ready?
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. Doubling up on the jab there. Oh, really good job by him.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, if you end the night, that one landed right on the spot. Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks. Oh! He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, he might be out. Oh! Oh, straight right.
What a fight!
Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up. He's got one here.
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
Oh!
Big punch lands over the top.
That one appeared to stun him.
Oh, he's hurt. Now he's on top of him looking for a finish.
Oh, he might be out. Whoa!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Well, you've got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of it, lighten up his opponent left and right.
I mean, he's cutting down the size with these beautiful. The biggest shot that he's landed all night. A massive uppercut land.
Oh! And there comes the separation now.
At the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Don't finish this fight.
Single collar tie now. Right hand on point. And a miss with the right hook. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy. He's going to make it to the stool. He's going to survive unless you put him completely out of there. Unfortunately, he's in there with a guy that does have that ability.
All right, here we go, fourth round of a possible 5. And this is the time where fighters are really tested, right? Dig deep, lean on the heart. We'll see who has what.
You feel pretty good in round number 5. Round number 4 is the one that really does test the fighter. It really does test the mettle of the guy inside of the octagon. Straight punch lands.
Oh, man, that cut is getting worse by the minute. Looking ghastly at this point. Whiffs on the straight right hand. Takedown defense holds up. And they separate. Punches blocked. His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly again.
This might just be a matter of time. Brilliant submission defense there. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submission.
Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by the assassin baby, Brandon Moreno. A lot of top pressure being applied here. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Close guard. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Moreno's has got full mount now. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
Under a minute now to go. Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop it.
You got to defend, but you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Good work from the top here by Brandon Moreno. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went headhunting, landed, nearly got the finish too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case, he's been headhunting, and he landed a big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
Fifth and final round. Ooh, blocks the shot. Oh, and he connects with a punch there, DC. You gotta like what you're seeing thus far. Whoa!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. He is getting lit up right now, John.
Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up. Guy, you don't want to mess around for too long. Oh, nice work from the
offhand.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip for a Kimura here.
All right, he's in a half guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
Well, he is clearly losing this fight. It has not been his best performance, but you can change all of that with a late submission.
He struggled because he hasn't been able to get this fight to the ground. So now he needs to abandon his setup to the takedown, grab his opponent, and try to take him to the floor so he can chase the submission.
Under 2 minutes now to go in the fight.
It's very tricky when he throws that body.
And just like that, the fight is over.
He's done, he's done.
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. And there is the UFC flyweight champion. What a finish he turned in for the masses here tonight. The official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Referee Daniel Leonis going to stop this contest at 3 minutes, 24 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner.